Hello everyone, this is Rebel Whovian and today I will be doing another custom figure showcase. This time it will be the Pting from the Tsuranga Conundrum. I decided to make the Pting because, like my previous custom figure showcase, which was the Patient figure, my 13th Doctor era figures were lacking, especially in terms of monsters and villains, as only the 13th Doctor has been released. So I decided to make a few monsters from her era, and the first of which is the Pting. To make this, all you'll need is milliput, which is a 2-part epoxy sculpting clay, craft knife and cocktail sticks to add detail, card for the feet, super glue to glue the pieces together, and of course paint and paintbrushes. Firstly, I sculpted the head and made it using milliput. To add detail, I used a scalpel and cocktail sticks. I also cut out eye shapes from card, put it onto the milliput head to create an indent, removed them, and created detailing for the eyes. I also made 4 short tubes out of milliput to put on the head. Once the head was done, I went on to sculpting the body, once again using milliput. This was really easy to do, as the only main detail that needed to be added was the little tail on the back. I then sculpted some arms and legs, once again using milliput, and added them onto the body. I used a scalpel to add detail to the hands. After this, I cut out 2 feet on card and glued them on the bottom of the legs. I glued everything together using super glue, painted everything a grey colour, painted the eyes a blue and black colour, and then it was done. Details wise, I've tried to make it as accurate as possible. There's not many pictures of it in proper lighting, but I did find some pictures from the episode to help, and that's enabled me to make it as accurate as possible. I'm not too pleased with the paint on it, as before I painted it, there were some really sharp and nice details on there that I sculpted. I painted it pink at first, but it was the wrong colour. I then gave it 2 coats of grey to make it more accurate, but it gave the paint a thick and bumpy texture which doesn't look too great and hides a lot of the detail that I added into it. If I were to do this again, I'd add more texture to it while sculpting and add thin coats of paint on to preserve the detail, but apart from that, I'm quite pleased with it. Doing a size comparison with the 13th Doctor, it is roughly the right height and I think the two look great together. It also allows for a lot of display opportunities as it's almost like an accessory, so that's an added bonus. I did all the pieces, such as the head and body, separately, as it was easier to sculpt it without worrying about the other sections drying before I could finish them, so a specific size for my Pting figure wasn't planned, but somehow it came out the perfect size and I think it's come out really well. Overall, I'm really pleased with this figure. I know some people aren't a fan of the Pting, but I had to make this as it's cute and has a nice design. As well as this, I wanted to add some monsters to my 13th Doctor collection, so this was a no-brainer to me. Sculpting it was a little tricky, especially when it came to the head and eyes, and painting it was hard, although I don't think I used the right paints or the right colour, but if you love Series 11 or great monster designs, I definitely recommend this as a custom figure to make. I am tempted to remake it to iron out any of the problems that I had, such as the sculpt and paint application, so I may do an updated custom figure showcase of this someday, but you'll just have to wait and see. As always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.